Hello there, welcome back to Weekend Vibes with Olushola. You know how I do, I'm bringing you your lovely gist and updates. So now we're talking about AMVCAs and movies you should watch before the AMVCA happens. It's right around the corner is next week. So that when we're happy or sad that a movie win or didn't win a category, you will understand the reason for our pain and frustration. Yeah. So in no particular order, 9 of those movies. Let's go. Shall we? All right, first on my countdown is 444, and you have to love this movie. The set in 1944, starring RMD and a host of others. This movie for me, it is the street scene for me. How they were able to capture Nigeria in 1944. They didn't even go the lazy route. They captured an entire street back in the time. How did they get those cars? How did they get all those cars to work and everything, not even to talk of the costume and every other thing? On point, lovely story, makes you want to go on at the end of it. One of those movies you absolutely will really love. 4444 streaming on Amazon Prime. You might want to go catch that one. Yeah, okay. All right, next movie here is Anikolapo. Now, the thing about this movie, just in case you've not seen, is that I love everything about this movie. This movie is perfection. Well, apart from the story, for me, it's the story that didn't really do it for me, but everything about this movie is perfection. The plot is just a little weak, and then the ending and all of that. Now, this movie missed out on the Academy Awards, and the producer was so pained, but I'm hoping that this movie wins one or more awards because it deserves it. Costume, acting, everything, every other thing apart from that, as I've said. So Anikolapo, you need to also watch it, just in case you've been living under the rock and you've not seen Anikolapo and what all the fuss was about when this movie was released on Netflix. So go catch up on Anikolapo. Now, next is Battle on Booker Street by Funke Akindele. Now, I do not know how she does it because she was promoting this movie at the same time running for Deputy Governor of Lagos State. But then, Funke is Funke. She does what she does very best, you know. So, Battle on Booker Street is a phenomenal story. The thing about this movie for me is the story and how it drives you. The story is deep. And then every other thing, the acting, the sets, comic relief, everything is just icing on the cake. But the story is deep and it is real, and you can relate to all the story of love, of heartbreak, of rivalry, and everything in between. Battle on Booker Street. It should be coming out soon to Netflix or Prime. Either ways, you know, when it comes out, please go and watch it and see what all the noise was about when it came out. But this movie made our Utah season, you know, so you should go and watch it. Now, next, I'm talking about Brotherhood. This production was tight. One name, it was tight. I have never seen a Nigerian action movie done as well as this. I mean, I was at the edge of my seat in the cinemas when I went to see it, and I thank God. This is one of those Nigerian movies I went to the cinema to see, and I was glad I did. And we were clapping at the end of it, and we gave a standing ovation at the end of it. It was that good. Story nice, amazing. I mean, the crop of actors, Toby Bakari here came to stamp his name on the Nigerian Walk of Fame that he is a bona fide actor, and he did it. I mean, kudos to the guy and all the movies he's been doing these days. This is his year. AMVCA too should win at least one award because Kilode the Bobo tried with the movies he's done this year. We're expecting more from you, Toby Bakari, but well done. You are such a phenomenal actor. Next is King of Thieves. In my opinion, this is Femi Adebayo's best movie yet. If you ask me, lovely Yoruba movie, King of Thieves, again Shikole, as was said. You may not understand why this movie is all worth all the hype until you see it. It's a Yoruba movie, but then I mean, the transcriptions or the translations do justice to it. Also, I think that this movie is unarguably one of the top 5 Yoruba movies ever made. Yes, I do say so. This movie is in the ranks of Shawaride and the rest of them. And now, so next, I'm going straight to Shantytown. Now, what does it for me with Shantytown definitely is, apart from the acting, which I think was okay, production, everything, I think the story was also a little bit too watered down. There are a lot of loose ends here and there. But for Shantytown, as far as I'm concerned, Chidi Mokeme nailed this role. He embodied this character. You have to love Chidi Mokeme if you've not loved him before. He was, he's an enigma. Enough about Shantytown. Let's go straight into the trade. Played by my own personal Nollywood icon, Blossom Chukwujeko. I mean, Baba killed it here. I have never seen Blossom acting this deep, and I do know that Blossom is a deep actor, but I've never seen Blossom acting this deep. The cast was phenomenal, the set, everything, the crop of actors, the story, the plot. I mean, this movie has also had a lot of nominations, so I'm expecting that it should get more than one, winnings in the AMVCAs. I mean, but this was good work, excellent work. Okay, so next is Flossom. Flossom, I don't know. Flossom was just one of those stories for me about women trying to do it and everything. So it was there. It was okay. I enjoyed it. Production wasn't bad, I'm just kind of tired of, hoity-toity stories. Okay, enough. Now to my girl.
Morning, ma'am.
Oluwatoyin Albert, who plays Charity in Visa on Arrival. If you've not seen any episode of Visa on Arrival, go to YouTube now. Start from season 1. It is an amazing series, comedy series produced by Buffy. Produced by I've forgotten his name right now, but it's Bovi. Sorry, Bovi. Produced by Bovi. I can't believe I did that. Produced by Bovi, but Charity is the only nomination for Visa on Arrival, and she did it. I mean, you always look forward to Charity and the mischief she's going to cause when wanting to give people visa. So if you've not seen any episode of Visa on Arrival, head to YouTube. It is there. It's produced by Accelerate TV. And so yeah, that is all I have for you. Stay tuned where weekend vibes to Olushola, AMVCA special continues. I come with you with more good tidings, so do stay back and I will be back.